Protect all your rights. Please put him under oath, Madam Clerk.
Yes, sir. Do you each solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our proceedings, I'd like to have a chat with you. One, when you come before the court, you have many rights. We'll walk an extra mile to respect and protect all your rights. You have a right to be heard. Anything you wish to say to me, I will listen to you very carefully. You have a right to remain silent. No one can force you to speak, should you wish to remain silent. You have a right to know what you're charged with. I'm going to read your charges to you. I'm going to give you all paperwork pertaining to your charge. You have a right to be represented by an attorney. I'll appoint a public defender to represent each and every one of you, unless otherwise stated. You have a right to a fair and reasonable bond. I take many factors into account before I set your bond. You wish to speak to me before I set your bond, I listen to you very carefully. In fairness to you, I must tell you that everything you say is being recorded and could and would be used against you at a later date. So you need to be careful what you say, so you do not become the worst witness against yourself. When you come forward, you can help a lot if you tell me your name, which city you live in, and how long. Number one on the dock. Yes, Madam Clerk.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make you aware. One of our court deputies has to be in Miami in about an hour.
Let's get him out of here then in 30 minutes, madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So he can beat the traffic. Heisman, Jacob Wayne Heisman.
He was picked up.
Ladson.
Duke Ladson, Orlando, Florida, about 30 years.
Sir, they're coming to get you in 3 working days. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
If they do not show up, they'll bring you back in front of me. Then I might have to drive you there myself. Take care, my friend. James Stroud.
Yes, Your Honor.
Monroe County, sir. That's in Key West.
Yes, sir.
3 working days to come and get you. Might take you more than 3 days to get here.
If they don't come and get me and we come back in front of you, what does that mean then?
Then I just told you.
You're not going to take me.
Why, you afraid to drive with me all the way over there?
No, I'm not afraid of you.
No, they might be on their way. Sometimes things happen. They get caught up in an accident or whatever. But we'll work with you and make sure all your rights are protected. You understand that?
Okay, so after that 3rd day, if they don't come get me and they come back here, another 3 days?
They'll bring you back to see me, okay?
And then what happens after that? Is there a chance?
I'll address it. I'll address it then. I don't like to address matters before their time.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Howard Turner.
Yes, sir. Howard Turner, Tampa, Florida.
Yes,
47 years.
Okay, my friend. They're coming to get you from Hillsborough County in 3 working days. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Hey, but could I ask you something? Why can't you
Definitely.
hire me so I can go back to work and then I can pay that $200?
You got a $2,000 bond. I can't give you an ROR, my friend. I wish I could. I would. Have a seat.
Bless you.
Cody Forbes, 141 Seagull, Satellite Beach, and about a year and a half, 2 years.
It's number 13 and 14.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Cody R. Forbes, you got 2 cases. You got a VOP,
Yes, sir.
on-site warrant, and then you have resisting, and you got bicycle regulations.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing, riding your bicycle broad daylight without any lights?
Yep.
You got to put on the lights even though it's broad daylight. Didn't you know that?
I didn't have the back red one.
Oh, man, that's bad news.
I know. I could have killed somebody.
Yep. No backlight on a bicycle. I mean, what's this country coming to now?
I'm telling you, I don't know. Some people's kids.
How far you been in school?
Sir,
How far you been in school?
high school, graduate, Texas.
Resisting officer without violence, $100 cash or surety.
Yes,
Find
sir.
it probable cause to hold him. A petty theft, on-site warrant, $100 cash or surety.
Just
Sir.
on the violation case, he actually was also served with a warrant with bond set at 1,000 on the warrant.
The court then will respect the warrant. I wish I could help you there, my friend, but if the felony judge signed a warrant for $1,000, I can't change that, okay?
Yes, sir. What is that?
I thought it was just an on-site and was giving you 100. I would respect the felony judge. The bond would be 1,100, okay?
All right, altogether 1,100.
Correct.
Thank you, sir.
I will conclude those two matters, madam. The next case will be Goodson, Leo Nicholas Goodson.
First name is Leo Nick Goodson. I live in Palm Bay.
What city you live in, sir?
Palm Bay.
What city you live in?
Palm Bay, Florida. I've been there about 9 months.
Where you move from?
I moved from Vero Beach. And
What brought you over here?
Because I work closer to my job so I can raise my kids better.
I see. You have any family member in public office?
No, I do not. I have my 2 uncles that live about 4 miles from me
4 miles where?
in Palm Bay. That's where
What
my
type of
kids
work
are.
they do?
They're both carpet installers. They both do flooring. Right now, all 4 of my kids are with them because I'm here. I don't know where their mother is.
I see. What are you doing to avoid getting in here? That's the problem.
Well, I was in bed and the one my girlfriend came in.
One of your girlfriends. How much you got?
Just one, I'm sorry.
Oh, one of them came in. You got to start counting. Is that it?
That's it. She came in and I touched her shirt and her shirt ripped. I guess she spun around and...
Maybe I find it probable cause to hold you. You got to stay away from Jessica Hahn. You understand
Yes,
that?
sir. She's gone. I don't want nothing to do with her. She's not even in my house anymore. Hey, sir, I just want to go home to my kids.
I understand that. You were home with your kids.
Yes,
you
I
came
was.
Here.
Yes, I was home, and then all this happened at my home when I was already at home.
No, your home's not a safe place. That's why we got you here. Things happen to you when you're home. Ain't nothing happen to you here, right?
Yeah, I'd rather be home with my kids. I got to support my kids.
All right. What type of work you do?
I work at United Rentals. I'm an equipment associate.
A defendant actually and intentionally touched the victim by grabbing her shirt,
Yes,
aggressively ripping it while she was wearing it.
she's
Defendant
fine.
and victim have children in common, live together as a family.
Yep, she's not there currently at the moment. She will not be back.
No motorcycle endorsement. Jessica Hahn, don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with her. Complete stay away. You understand that?
Absolutely, sir.
Pardon me?
Yes, sir, I do understand.
Find it probable cause to hold him. You got the money to pay for your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
We'll retain counsel. Your bond is $500 cash or surety. Complete stay away. You understand that?
Absolutely, sir.
State, what do you think about a pretrial in this matter based on his record? Let me see what I just gave his record again. Take a look at his record in terms of domestic violence. I don't see anything in there. How long you live in Brevard County, you said?
Brevard County, I lived there about 9 or 10 months.
What says the state in terms of PTR?
No objection.
PTR, sir, we're going to release you PTR. They're going to give you some instructions how to go about this. You don't have to post any bond. You understand that because of your good record?
Thank you, sir.
Have a complete stay away. Don't call her, don't visit her, don't have anything to do with her, don't go where she lives. You understand that?
No, sir, I will not. I just want my
Don't-
kids.
Don't put anything on Facebook, have no contact, no return. You understand that?
Absolutely not, sir.
Next time you're going to get no bond.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Have a seat. Jessica Hool,
Bonded?
KPS. The next matter be Latham, Sarah Marie Latham.
Satellite Beach. I've lived there for 5 years.
What type of work you do?
I'm a waitress
Where?
at Denny's,
Which Denny's?
the one in Cocoa Beach.
Find it probable cause to hold her. Driving while license suspended. 500 remains unchanged. Attach and tag $100. Trespass on property $100.
There's no way that you can ROR me.
No, ma'am.
I have no record. I have 4 kids.
I don't think you have no record is not accurate, madam. We see a record here. Cannabis.
All that was dropped.
What says the state?
I don't think she has.
This is your second offense, driving without a license, ma'am. The third time you can become a felony. You go to
Yes,
prison
sir.
for 5 years. You
I
understand that?
have one ticket to pay, and I just found out my license was suspended due to this ticket. I just got the ticket. I'm gonna pay it as soon as I get out.
Driving while license suspended, madam, will remain unchanged. $500 attaching tag. I'll ROR her on that. Trespassing on property ROR. You got $500 cash or surety, madam. Public defender appointed. You got the money to pay for your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
Will retain not to own, possess, or carry any suspended license. Must drive only with a valid license. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I'll get my license as soon as I get out.
This time you get a break. Next time you're looking at a felony. You're looking at 5 years in prison and no bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So you're getting your license when you're in jail, but when you leave the jail, guess what? You forget all about the license, and
Oh,
all
no,
you do
I'm
is drive
getting
without
my
a
license.
license.
I have 4 kids, so I have to get my license. I have to.
Well, what
I have
stopped you
kids
so
to
far?
take- I have kids
What's-
to take to school.
What stopped you so far? This is your second time.
Well, no, I paid my license off. I paid it off. I brought my thing to the court, and the court dropped it down because I paid everything off and brought my license. So
I'm giving you a
this-
break. I'm giving you a break, and you know why?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you a break for the 4 kids, okay?
Thank you.
How old are they?
I got my son's gonna be 7 November. My daughter's gonna be 1 November, and then I got a 2 and 4-year-old.
And who they live with now? Who they staying with now?
They're with me, but right now they're at the babysitters. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay the babysitter or what she's gonna do.
I see.
I'm not
The
sure.
matter is concluded. Have a seat. Vincent Richard Martinez. Did we take care of that before, folks?
No, he's standing before you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Violation of injunction for protection. Which city you live in, sir?
My name is Vincent Richard Martinez. I live in Melbourne, Florida. I've been here for 10 months, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. I would like to speak to you about the matter.
I'm listening to you.
I understand that I do have an injunction.
You should not talk.
You have an injunction against you and you're charged with violating the injunction.
Yeah. Well, he asked me not to talk about it, so.
Well, that's his job. I'm telling you, I'll listen to you, but I'm warning you, it will be recorded and could be used against you. Respondent Purple Martin Lane,
Yes, sir.
in reference to disturbance Erica Valenti.
Yes, I ran into her on the O'Galley Causeway.
Ex-boyfriend and defendant was outside of her residence, ringing her doorbell and talking loudly. Valenti advised she had a violation of injunction against Martinez. There was an active injunction in place for Martinez. She had been receiving multiple emails and phone calls from Martinez throughout the evening. Showed up at her residence. You don't understand what stay away means, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
Don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with her. You understand what that means?
Yes, sir, I do. I understand what that means.
Well, there you're in front of this. You're standing at her doorstep. That ain't staying away, sir. Don't call. Don't go where she lives. Don't go where she works. Don't go where she goes to the park. Don't call her. Don't visit her. I mean, what's complex about that?
It's not complicated at all, sir. She actually asked me. I can't speak, sir. I can't tell you what happened, I guess.
She cannot ask you to violate the injunction. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Find there probable cause to hold him. Bond will be $5,000 cash or surety. Public defender appointed. Next, Midkiff, Dale Garrett Midkiff.
Hello, Your Honor. My name is Dale Midkiff. I live in Titusville, Florida, and I've lived there for 17 years.
What type of work you do?
I'm currently unemployed.
How long you been unemployed?
About 3 months.
What type of work you did before that?
I was the assistant manager at a Kangaroo gas station.
You got a little trouble with your brother. Said you and your brother got into a fight.
Yes, sir. Kind of lost my temper.
Brandon Midkiff, don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with him. Is he your older brother?
Yes, sir.
How old?
3 years, 2 years.
Find it probable cause, told him. Public defender appointed. Do you live there? Where do you live?
I live there at that residence. He does not.
You cannot go back where he lives or where he works. You understand
I
that?
completely understand that, Your Honor.
Release him ROR.
Thank you, sir.
Next matter would be,
My name is Bobby Nasher, and I live in 1540 South Atlantic Avenue, Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I've been here like 3 or 4 years.
Bobby Earl Nash. Is that you?
Yes, sir.
You got an on-site VOP, madam. Is there a warrant by the felony judge?
No, sir, this is an on-site.
Okay, bond will be $750 cash or surety. Public defender appointed. Not to own, possess, or consume
How
any...
much the bond is, sir? How much the bond?
$750.
Oh, excuse me.
Not to own, possess, or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. You understand that?
Yes, sir, I know that. Yes, sir.
Okay, have a seat. Next matter would be Preble, Stephen Allen Preble, number 31.
Yes, sir. My name is Stephen Preble. I live in Port St. John, and I've lived there for about 1.5 years.
What type of work you do?
Weld inspection.
Pardon me?
Weld inspection.
Well,
Welding.
okay. And who you work for?
Space Science Services.
What do you do when you inspect? What are you looking for?
Defects. To make sure the welds are acceptable.
Said the victim face and shore to be covered in blood.
She attacked me, sir.
She was involved in an altercation with a defendant 10 minutes prior to making contact with me. She was at the defendant residence to pick up her 2 children from their father, the defendant. The defendant was drunk, and the victim became upset over the matter. In a verbal argument, and the victim advised she was holding her 2-year-old daughter when the defendant attempted to take the child away from her. Victim told the defendant to stop and let go of her daughter. However, a tug-of-war started. The baby could be hurt in the process, of course. One of the victim's bottom teeth cut through her bottom lip, creating a hole in her chin. Spewed blood all over the victim and the child. Said she was trying to fight back and they punched the victim in a place where it hurts. Other child was present, 6-year-old boy was present. Says his daddy punched his mommy in the face. Looks like you might have to contradict your 2 children, sir. Said nothing had even occurred, and then the lady's drenched in blood. Got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, sir.
Find it probable cause to hold him. Felony battery, domestic abuse, $7,500, madam. Child abuse, $7,500. Don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with her or the children. You understand that?
Sir, I've recently been ill with medical bills. I can't afford that. Is there any way we can reduce that? And I've also I've also been held for over 13 hours without being read my Miranda rights or telling me what I've been charged with.
I told you what you're charged with and I read the facts to you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. But I was not read my rights when I was arrested. I've been held for 13 hours and not knowing why.
I
It's a
just told you
violation
why,
of my
right?
civil rights.
Okay, we'll pick that up another time. But I took the time to address you and tell you what you're charged with and to read the charges to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're presumed not guilty. We've only heard one side of the matter, as a result of which your lawyer can tell you I'm giving you a very low bond.
And may I ask one question, sir?
Yes,
She assaulted me as well. Why is she not being charged and arrested?
that's a good question, but I'm not a police officer.
Well, I
cannot
would like
answer
to
that
press,
question.
sir, I would like to press charges.
All right. Anything else?
No, sir, that's all.
She said she fought you off because you were all over her and the baby and everything
No,
else.
no,
But that's
sir.
her side.
She attacked me first.
Okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
You're not to have any contact with her or the babies. Don't call, don't visit, don't go where she lives, where she works. You understand that?
I can't contact my children?
No, sir. Absolutely no contact whatsoever with her or the children. Of course, it's not forever until for the order of court, which you're going to have a hearing soon enough. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
But when you're tugging and pulling at the baby, that's not a good thing. And so I don't want you to have any contact with them. Understand that?
Yes, sir. But
You understand? You understand that, sir?
yes, but you said I'm presumed innocent, and you're just telling me I'm pulling on my baby, and I'm telling you I'm not.
That's exactly why I don't want you to have any contact with them, because I don't want her to accuse you wrongfully like you're saying she does. You understand that?
You just accused me of it.
Have a seat. Your matter is over.
Your Honor, the deputies are requesting we take one matter out of order. It's Tammy Jones. She's a file ROR. It begins on page 27. The state has filed.
Tammy Jones, good afternoon to you, madam.
Good afternoon.
Originally, it
The
was
state
26 counts. They've now filed 1 count of dealing stolen property, 1 count of false verification, 1 count of fraudulent use of credit card, and 1 count of grand theft. Bonds were
What number is
previous-
it? What number on the docket, madam?
Sorry, it appears at page 27. I took the number off, so I don't know.
Page 28, page 27. Okay, we take a look at it,
Number
madam.
43.
Okay, number 43. And what are we going to do now, madam? I'm looking at it right here.
The state's filed 4 counts versus the 26 that she originally came in on. The bonds were
Okay.
previously set at $2,000 per count.
The bond will remain unchanged on the 4 counts they filed on.
How much are those, Your Honor?
Pardon me?
How much are those?
It's $2,000 per count.
Even the
You only have 4 counts as opposed to a whole bunch. Your total bond is $8,000. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're charged with fraudulent use of credit cards.
Thank you. So the bond's in total of $8,000, that's it? Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. We're done?
Let me tell you what you're charged with, madam. Count 1, dealing in stolen property. Count 2, giving false verification. Count 3, fraudulent use of a credit card. And count 4, grand theft. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
$2,000 per count.
Okay. $8,000 altogether.
Have a seat.
Go ahead.
My name is William Aaron Scott. I'm from Palm Bay. I've lived there since 1998. I'm born in Cocoa. I've lived in Brevard County my whole life.
What number are we on now, Madam Clerk?
34.
You're charged with felony petty theft, sir, and resisting without violence. You go to Walmart, you make a habit of taking stuff from Walmart. You understand that?
That's the first time I ever did that.
Well,
Okay. I don't want to make a habit of doing nothing like that.
you got,
I've had one prior charge, like 4 months, and I haven't had a theft charge in 15, 16 years.
Well, they said you've done it at least 3 times, sir.
That's not true. I mean, you can look at my record. I haven't. It's been, I mean, I haven't, I had a petty theft from a 7-Eleven for like 3 months ago, and besides that, it's been 15, 16 years since I've had any kind of theft charge,
Yeah,
sir.
petty theft, 97, 99, 2016.
Yes,
That's
sir.
3 right there.
Yeah, it's been 15, 16 years, Your Honor. I haven't. And the whole thing with the resisting arrest, Your Honor, I got a broken arm. I broke my elbow like 2 months ago, and he just grabbed it. I wasn't trying to pull away from him. I was just trying to explain that my elbow is broken. And I wasn't. Your Honor, I just had I got like a 6-week-old premature baby at Holmes. He was born 6 days ago, and I was just going to Walmart to pick up some stuff. It wasn't this serious. I don't even know how it got this bad.
Really got out of hand, didn't it?
Yes, sir. And I got my girlfriend is going up there every 3 hours to feed him, and I'm just, this is not supposed to happen like this, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. And it's all whose fault again?
No, I mean, I guess.
Don't answer that.
Let's see what it said, sir. Above date and time, defendant was observed inside Palm Bay Road Walmart, unpaid merchandise. Done selecting the merchandise in a shopping cart and proceed to an empty aisle at the store. He then concealed the items inside Walmart shopping bags. Done concealing, he proceeded to the exit of the store, passing all points without paying. I approached him and requested for him to stop. As I grabbed the defendant, he attempted to break loose by swinging away. He was told to stop multiple times. Handcuffs were being placed, and however, he failed to listen and continued to brace his arms. 2 prior theft convictions. Find it probable cause to hold him. You got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, sir.
Public defender appointed. Felony petty theft, madam, $750. Resisting officer, $750. Public defender appointed. Complete stay away from Walmart. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Savorno, Manuel Angel Savorno.
Yes, sir. I live in Maryland.
Michelle Garcia, don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with Michelle Garcia. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You got violation of injunction for protection. You got to stay away, sir. Stay away means don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with them. You understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Michelle Garcia is my sister. I live at that residence with her. I was sleeping. My baby mom that I have that injunction with, she came over while I was sleeping. She spent the night that my sister allowed her to. I wake up. I'm arguing with my sister. What is she doing here? Nothing was said to my baby mom. The conversation was calm. My sister kept pushing me, saying it's not that serious. I said, I can get locked up over this, Michelle. I will leave your house. You want me to sit here and help you pay your bills. I was like, if I would leave. And yeah, that's how everything escalated.
Picked up a lamp and told her he was going to...
That was false. That was a lie.
Throw it at her
Yeah,
head.
that was false, sir. And the lamp, actually, I picked it up to place it on the floor, right next to the table. I admit that I did pick up the lamp. No, I will. I will keep. Yeah, I understand. I know what I'm saying. Yeah. My sister kept pushing. My sister pushed me into the corner. I saved the lamp and I placed it on the floor. That was it.
What's your sister's name?
Michelle Garcia.
Okay. Says, gonna throw the lamp at her head. When she was trying to call 911, you grabbed the phone out of her hand, broke the cell phone.
And
Because you admitted to breaking the cell phone.
that's something the police officer had put on me. That, yeah. Miss
sister's lying again.
Miss Ortiz, the police officer. Let me stop.
Your sister lying against you. The police officer lying against you.
No.
Nobody would
My
tell the tr-
sister's not. My sister wasn't lying against me. It was just Miss Ortiz.
I got none from her. This is all report from your sister.
No. I know. Let me stop talking.
Miss Isarian Martinez said she was a defendant's girlfriend, had an active order for protection against domestic violence with a defendant. I
my house.
confirmed through that there was an active order for protection. Okay. Anything else, sir? That's it. I listened to you.
No, I said enough. That was it.
Severino, let's take a look at your record, Mr. Severino. Robbery, inflict bodily injury, reduced. Prior arrest, receiving stolen property. Outstanding capias, resisting without violence in Orange County. They want you in Orange County, sir.
Yeah. My bail bondsman even never received any paperwork or anything about I had a court date.
Finding probable cause to hold in each and every count. Battery, domestic violence, $2,000 cash or surety. Complete stay away from your sister and Miss Isarine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Complete stay away. Isarian Martinez.
Got it.
2,000 on count 1, 2,000 on count 2, 2,000 on count 3. Violation of injunction, 2,000. Complete stay away from Michelle Garcia, your sister, and your ex-girlfriend who has the injunction. You understand that?
Yes, sir. So what's that,
Madam Clerk, were
8,000?
you saying something?
That's 8,000? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
8,000 total bond?
It'll be on your paperwork, sir. You'll have time to do the math.
I was just asking if it was 8 or if I can ask for just a little reduced, just a little.
I reduced it substantially. Have a seat.
I really appreciate it.
Judge, did you appoint?
Yes, Mr. Kennedy, he's all yours.
The next matter then would be Thomas Amy Lee. What's your name?
Amy Lee Thomas.
He went to the Sunoco gas and he took stuff without paying.
Yes.
Find it probable cause to hold her. Public defender appointed. Take a look at your record, madam. Which city you live in and how long?
Titusville, Florida. I've been here
For how long?
about 20 years.
You working?
No, I don't.
You have any young ones you're supporting?
No, I don't.
You live by yourself?
No, I don't.
Okay. You have a good record. You haven't been in too much trouble.
Thank you.
How long you live in Brevard County?
About 20 years.
Find it probable cause to hold her. $150 cash or surety. Do not go back to this Sunoco. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Complete stay away.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to be R&R?
What says the state?
She has a bunch of theft convictions, Your Honor.
I only have one. Let me see your record again.
I got one
Actually-
in 09, one in 2010.
This is Amy Lee Thomas, right? Let me see. I have petty theft 2010 VOP.
It's been 6 years.
Are we looking at Amy Lee Thomas state?
Appears to be. She may have an alias of Amy Lee Easter.
That's my birth name.
Oh, okay. So, but it's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it at Amy Lee Easter, but we don't object to the $150 bond, Judge, but she's,
$150, madam. It was 500. I brought it down real low for you. That's the best I can do.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Wakefield. What's your name?
Shelby Wakefield.
Which city you live in?
I live in Palm Bay, Florida, and I lived there for 21 years.
What type of work you do?
I'm supposed to be starting tech management support tomorrow morning.
I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
I have an interview tomorrow for customer service tech management.
I know.
support.
Believe me, you are one of many thousands who had a job tomorrow.
No, because
After their-
I just had a baby. I have a 2-month-old. I've been staying at home breastfeeding. I've been a home alone mom for the past 2 months.
Got angry when Marquis McDonald, her living boyfriend of 1 year, took her phone away from her.
Yes.
She then attempted to strike Marquis in the face, but he dodged the fist. He then grabbed her to restrain her from hitting him. Marquis went into the bedroom in an attempt to remove their child from the home. And when she realized he was trying to take the child, she attempted to hit him again, was able to dodge her fist. Shelby stated she wished that she would have struck him multiple times.
And I never said that. I didn't call. He didn't call. The neighbors
Marquis does not want to pursue charges.
No, he wants me home for my daughter because I need to take care of my baby. Like, she's my everything. I want her ROR if that's possible, please.
I see. How long you live in Brevard County?
21 years.
What? Let's see here. Marquis McDonald.
I used to live in
No unconsented contact, madam, with Marquis McDonald. And I'm going to release her ROR, find there's probable cause to hold her. Public defender appointed. No unconsented contact. Have a seat. Aaron Thomas Block, file her ROR.
State filed a notice of no information.
No information, sir. That means you'll go home today. You understand that?
I don't think that's him, Judge.
Mr. Block has already been released, Judge.
And what's your name, sir?
Joseph Fleming.
Fleming, file her ROR. What says the state?
we have filed 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with a mask enhancement.
They filed both charges. All terms and conditions remain unchanged.
Okay.
We don't need to address attorney. Is that correct, Mr. Kennedy?
He's already appointed, Judge, but the second charge is a new charge.
It originally came in as aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and count 2 was wearing a mask or hood in commission of a misdemeanor, which aggravated assault isn't. But the state has filed 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with a mask enhancement, which is an F3.
And what's the bond on that?
Originally, the ag assault with deadly weapon was set at $25,000.
So count 2, we don't have a bond set?
That's accurate?
$25,000. State, any objections?
No, sir.
Not to own, possess, or carry any firearms. You understand that? Or ammunition. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, you got to stay away from Rebecca Tackett, Christine Tackett, and Francisco Rodriguez. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Complete stay away from where they live, where they work. No contact whatsoever with them. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, 25,000 per count, madam. Public defender appointed. Tommy Jones, file her ROR. We took care of that, didn't we?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
4 counts at 2,000 each. Kitchens, Terrence Allen Kitchens.
Your Honor, the state has filed. I can make it easy for you and just tell you the counts that they didn't file on.
The counts they didn't file on would not apply. All the counts that they filed on, the bond will remain unchanged.
Okay, there's only one change. What is now filed as count 4. On your docket, it appears as count 6. Fraudulent use of personal ID. The state filed with victim less than 18 or over 60, which bumps it from an F3 to an F2. Bond was originally $25,000. There's also 2 new charges.
That's now going to be 35,000. Thank you, Madam Clerk. What else?
Add 2 new charges. 1, criminal use of personal identification as an M1, and grand theft of a firearm, which is an F3.
Those already have bonds or not?
No, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go them over one at a time. Let me just sign these documents for the clerk here. Doing a wonderful job. Okay, so count one, madam, I'm gonna go this over to make this, get some sense here. Count one, possession of firearm by a convicted felon, that's filed, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is now count 2.
Okay, bond remains unchanged. Possession of firearm, ammo by convicted felon, that's filed, is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is now count 3.
Bond remains unchanged. Traffic in amphetamine,
That is
filed,
count 1.
bond remain unchanged. Possession of meth,
Not filed.
okay, that will come off the docket. Possession of cocaine,
Filed.
5,000 remain unchanged. Fraudulent use,
That is filed, and it's been bumped up from an F3 to an F2, and it's now count 4.
35,000.
Yes, sir.
Drug paraphernalia,
Not filed.
take that off the docket. So 2 counts not filed. Fraudulent use,
Filed is count 6.
that'll be 1,500. I'm bumping that up to 1,500. Unlawful possession,
Not filed.
petty theft.
Not filed.
Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4 counts are off the docket. All the others we've announced bond.
Okay, we have 2 more that we need to add bonds for, though.
Okay, let's hear.
I have count 7 as a criminal use of personal identification. It's a first-degree misdemeanor.
And that would be 2,500.
And count 8.
Actually, I'll give that 1,000.
Okay, and the last count, count 8, is grand theft of a firearm.
25,000. State there's no conveyance, a home or anything with that grand theft? Make that a armed burglary?
That's still under investigation, Your Honor.
Thank you. That'll be 25,000, madam.
Yes, sir, and you're leaving the Nebbia hold in place, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Mr. Kitchens, have a seat, sir. Logan Michael Knapp, filer ROR.
The file ROR, I do not have an information.
State
The name again, please, I'm sorry.
Logan Michael Knapp, number 45 on the docket. We could give you a case number if you wish.
No, what's the charge, Madam Clerk?
We have
count
your
one is inhale
inhale.
Go ahead, Judge.
Proceed, Madam Clerk.
Count 1 was inhaler and ingest harmful chemicals. Count 2 is resisting without.
We'll ROR on that. I don't have a file, so.
Sir,
Sir,
what's your name?
Logan Michael Knapp.
The state's agreeing to an ROR. That's a bad thing for you. If I were you, I'll stay right in here.
All right.
You want to go home or you want to stay here?
Oh, I want to go home, sir, but
Why is that? Why do you want to go home?
I have a 6-month-old at home. I have a job that, I would love to get back to, but unfortunately these
Well,
events have kept me from it. But,
you're going to go right back to inhale, sir, and you might not make it to the next court date. You understand that?
no, sir. Well, I understand, but that won't happen. I'll be in my next
Yeah, well, why do you suppose I'm telling you that? I'm just guessing. I'm just looking. Why do you suppose I'm telling you that?
Tell me what, sir?
That you're just going to go back and inhale again, and you probably wouldn't make it to the next court date.
I don't know. I can't speak for you. But
Because let me tell you why. Because we've been around the block a couple of times. You're not the first one we're seeing like this. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm telling you is not to embarrass you. You look like a nice fellow. I'm trying to help you.
I appreciate it, sir.
The last place you need is to go back outside. But so be it. I wish you well.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to ROR him, madam, with the best wishes to him. Next matter will be Donald Michael Coates, filer ROR.
We already
Trespass.
addressed that.
Next matter will be Pistel.
It's been addressed.
Okay, next matter will be Nakira Williams.
Judge, that was put on the docket in error. We just cancel that. She's not here.
Williams, okay. Put on the docket in error.
Thank you, Judge.
Jonathan Brickley.
Yes, sir, Judge.
Mr. Brickley, which city you live in?
Orlando, Florida, sir.
You came to Brevard County to get yourself in some trouble. You should have stayed in Orlando, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You could have gone to Disney World in Orlando instead. You're in the county jail here.
Yes, sir.
That's a bad trade-off.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, you got you got a warrant for your arrest.
Yes,
the
sir.
affidavit and the warrant will act as probable cause. Your bond will remain unchanged. You got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, sir.
Public defender appointed. All terms and conditions remain unchanged. Next matter then will be Maynard Mazard. On, sorry.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Maynard Mazard. I lived in Palm Bay since 2004. I have two children, a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, Tiana and Terrence, beautiful kids. I work for UPS. Your Honor, I'm begging you for your mercy today. Can you please just RR me? My bail bondsman surrendered my bond. I was going to court this morning, Your Honor,